What's happening, guys? There's so much noise out there. What's happening? Why are you guys being so silly, huh? The wind died down a little bit, but it's still cold. Funky. I didn't see what you saw. You said Kratos jumping in Tank's enclosure, and then saw him and got scared. For some reason, they're really scared of him. When they see him move a little bit, they get scared. Look at Canela lost a bunch of feathers on her neck, and they're coming out, and she looks funny, like with those white dots. He was on the fence. Oh, okay. Yeah, they when we let Tank out for a bit, as soon as they see him move, it's like they get so scared. I guess they've never seen one. Yeah, I know. He's intimidating. He ran for his life. poor Kratos. Yeah, he's probably gonna like, oh no, this thing is gonna kill me. He's enjoying out here because there's still a few hens outside, and Daryl is in the coop stuck, so he's enjoying every bit of it. Yay, Flybee's getting a ton of new feathers. But they're all coming back. I didn't think she was gonna get feathers some more. Flyby. You're so silly. You guys are so silly. Sitting there, looking back at me. No, I let all of them out. But remember at the start of the life, there was like rarely any in there. So I came over here and I threw a bunch of mealworms in there. And a ton of them ran in to eat the worms, and I just closed the door. But a bunch of them stayed out. So whoever went in there to try to eat some worms, those are the ones that got locked in there. I wonder, what should I do, Funky? Should I put on the outfit on Daryl and then just let you guys see him, like make a video of him? Or do you want to see the first time that I'm putting it in and see how he acts, like with it on? He might want to take it off. It's a complete suit, though. I don't know how he's gonna take it off. I don't think he'll be able to take it off, but he's gonna for sure try. Oh, you did, Alexandra? Well, it looks warm, but well, maybe compared to you, yeah, it's warm, but it's cold to me. I'm not used to this weather. When it first goes on, okay, I'll do that. He's gonna be freaking out because never has he ever had anything on him like that. 78? Wow, that's nice. I didn't even check, but I think it's on the, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably, I don't know, 50s, 40s. Long sleeves, I know. No, usually my husband holds him. He's gonna be the one holding him, and I'm gonna put the suit on him and then let him go. And then record his reaction, I guess. I didn't tell you guys what happened. Yesterday, a neighbor's dog broke in to the yard and chased my chickens. And good thing I was out there feeding Tank. And I saw him. He grabbed one of the red ones. Actually, the one that you saw right now with the getting all the feathers on her neck. He grabbed her. He had her in his mouth. And I just jumped out from Tank's enclosure and I started screaming at him and like chasing him. And he dropped her. He dropped her and he took off and went back to where he came from. But I didn't actually see him drop her because I was like the adrenaline maybe. I was scared. I just remember him having her in her mouth, in his mouth. So I couldn't find her for a while. I was looking for her and I gave them treats and everything and she was not anywhere to be found. So I went back to the woods and I was like, maybe I'm gonna find her body right there somewhere. And I was back there for like 40 minutes looking for her body and I couldn't find her. And then when I came back, the chicken started chasing me and she came out of under the shed. She was limping a little bit. And now she's fine. She's not limping or anything, but I guess it was the shock of it. But she was fine. Yeah, they're scared. They've never been chased before by dogs, and this one actually grabbed her. She is the same exact chicken that the hog got. Remember I told you a hog picked her up? He picked her up and she, I guess, wiggled her, like herself out of it, and he dropped her. So she survived twice attacks, and she has not like one scratch on her. There was an ice over. Temperature in the 20s. Wow, Alexandra, that's so cold. I know. I'm glad I was out there. I don't know what would have happened. You probably would have taken her. But I screamed my lungs out, and he probably got scared and took off. So we gotta figure out where he's coming in through, and then fix that area. So, cause I don't like worrying about when I come and open the door for my chickens, and they're gonna free range. I don't like to be worried about if, they're in danger or somebody's gonna come and try to eat them. So we gotta figure it out. I don't know. Maybe it's coincidence, truly, but it's the same chicken. Like she survived 2 attacks already. I think maybe she's lower than the rest. Like they all ran. I saw them all run and scream. And she's slower than all the other ones. Maybe that's why they end up getting her. Yeah, I think she's slower. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Alexander, it's predators do that. Me, look, Blanca just jumped on the. Oh no, she went in. It's because he has vegetables in there. She went in there. My chickens have been attacked by any predators. And ever since the hawk, then the dog. But we like to fix everything like we saw where the dog's coming in from, so that's gonna have to get fixed. Blanca is eating Tank's kale. Or maybe she's more delicious. I don't know. Because I only have two of her kind, Canela and her. And Canela's a little bit bigger. She's buffer and heavier, more beautiful. In Coloreteada, she's a little like skinnier and like you could tell she's just not as strong, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what it is because he was chasing. Maybe it was like 6 chickens that they were back there where the dog was at, and they all you could see them all ran like super fast and they knew where they were going. In Coloreteada, she like got confused for a bit, so that's when the dog got her. So I guess she just doesn't have a clear idea of where to run when there's danger, and that's why she keeps getting. They catch her. So you hear that sound? That's Kratos mating with the chicken. And the chickens scream so loud like that. You don't hear them do that noise when Daryl does that to them because they know he's the alpha. So when Kratos gets them, they like to be loud. That way somebody can go and save them from him passing the genes to them. It's funny. Oh, thank you, Alexander. Yeah, it's like they're my pets and I don't want anything to happen to them. Thankfully, from Hawks, we've been safe. Maybe it's us doing his job. And the dogs, as soon as we close that little part, hopefully they'll be fine. But chickens will always have predators no matter what, because they are delicious to us and all the predators too. Yeah, they do that, Funky. It's funny because I'm like, maybe he's hurting them. Look, he just tried to get another one. It's not that he hurts them. They just don't want him to mate. Because they know he's not the alpha, so they don't want to end up raising chicks that are from the side Sancho. They don't want him to be the father of their chicks. They're funny. But Frodo and Sam are out here, and when they hear that, they run towards him and get him off of them. Even though Frodo and Sam cannot pass their genes either, but they protect them. No means no, Kratos. I know. Maybe you could get goose. You know what, Alexander? I've seen that. And everybody who has a big flock of chickens, and they get like goose and ducks or ducks. There you go, ducks. they they see that they say that it helps to scare off predators because they will the big geese, they will chase dogs away. They're like fearless. So I've always been wanting to do like a man-made little pond area, and I would love to have ducks or geese or like, I don't know, it's just maybe just crazy thinking, but if they're gonna help my Sancho Kratos, I know. He is the Sancho. If they're gonna help my vlog be safer, I wouldn't mind trying it. Hi, Goldie. Yeah, Kratos is the Sancho because he has to be like hiding to do his business. Daryl's getting his tail back. Do you see, Funky? Remember he lost his tail for a few months, and he still needs more feathers that are like longer than the ones he has right now. I don't know why he lost him, but he lost it. Sancho Kratos. That's a good nickname. Sancho Kratos. I think I'm gonna open the door for them because I could see them trying to go in there already. They were supposed to come in, not get out. But they thought I had food or something, so they already they already had a lot of food. There's still some feed out there that they didn't even finish. I know. He's gonna be paying child support from cradles. You could tell. You could tell which ones. Not right now, but like if we do incubate eggs or they do the chickens brood their own eggs. When they're born, you can tell which ones are who's the father and who. Smells like skunk. No, that was not Kratos. Kratos is over here. Really, Alexander? They stood a fair chance of hitting his attack. One of them was no match for the beast. Yeah, it's because they're big, and I think. Imagine if the little chicken's beak hurts. Imagine the geese. Funky. You have a big imagination. I don't know because I think whoever one single egg, even if it has two chicks, or let's say two yolks, I think it will only have one rooster's genes, if I'm not mistaken. But when we had chicks last time, there was different roosters mating with the hens, so we couldn't tell for sure who was gonna be the father. But now it's mainly Daryl that has all the hens, and Kratos does get one or two, but it's like very rare because they don't like him. None of the hens like him. Like as soon as they see him coming around, they're like, okay, he's gonna try, so let's be prepared. And they know to get away from him. It happens with humans. Really? I don't know. That would be scary, imagine. We're in hours. Thank you, Luke. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I've been stuck. It went from like 1502 to like 1519 and then 1526. It's never taken that long. Right now it's at 1540 something, I think. 1545 or something like that. But it never took that long to pass 100 hours. You know what I mean? Like from 15 to 1600. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Two ducklings can hatch from one egg. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe from a chicken one too. From a chicken egg. But they say that most of the time one of the chicks will not get some nutrients, so it will be born like weak or with defects and stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Alexander. But it's really rare. Usually happens double yolk. Yeah, it will probably be very, very rare if both chicks or ducklings can get the same amount of nutrients and they will both be born in good conditions. But yeah, even in humans, when there's two in the same pregnancy, most of the time one of the fetus will get the most nutrients and you know everything, so you'll come out stronger. Of the ducks? Oh, okay. No, Alexander, my channel is around six months old. So what is it? I think in June it'll be a year old. There goes Daryl trying to call them in. Nobody listens to him. Yeah, my channel's is pretty new. 6 months old. Ya me ocupé. Sí, no te preocupes. Piensa positivo. Muchísimas gracias. Muchas gracias por pasar y apoyar. Muchísimas gracias y bendiciones. Feliz día igualmente. Gracias. How's Vicky? Vicky's doing good. Oh, there she goes. Look, she's about to cross the... You see her over there? Behind the tree, that was Vicky. Yesterday, when they were all going to their coops, and I heard scratching over there next to the fence, like on the other side of the fence to the neighbors. And I went and looked, and it was Vicky scratching still over there, and we had to figure out how to get her to cross this to this side. Oh no, it's Kratos trying to get a chick. He's dumb. It's because the hens don't let them get near, so he's going after the chicks now, like to try to mate with them. Yeah, I can begin to see that, Alexander. It's hard to put the hours up. Yeah, he is running around like a maniac after the chicks, because the chicks are already, they don't look like chicks no more. They are starting to become, I guess, more like hens. Qué raro que Kirby no se haya visto hoy. Sabes es. Oh my god, Kratos is still away from her. A creep. I know, Funky. But you'll be surprised. They protect each other, the chicks, because they're a different flock. You could tell by the way they act. They don't mix with this flock. They like their own spot. They hang out in different spots. The mama hen is always with them, protecting them, trying to scare the big hens away from the food and stuff. And Kratos is over there on the fields chasing the hens. He's so dumb. See, look, Daryl saw this hen being chased by Kratos. So he's like, all right, come here. Just in case he did get you, I'm going to neutralize his genes. You know what I mean? They're smart. Yeah, we wanna get some of his genes too. For example, with which ones do you say with the golden lace? Yeah, I can imagine that. We wanna mix eventually Kratos is gonna have his own flock because all the Easter eggers and the Americanas and the olive eggers I wanna give to Kratos. Because he's an Easter egger rooster. So when you cross an Easter egger with an Easter egger, the eggs become more original, I guess, and more the color is better. And Daryl's not an Easter egger, so he's gonna have a flock of just regular hens. But the ones that are Easter eggers and olive eggers and Americanas, um, Kratos is gonna have. He's gonna have those. So it's a pretty what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe like 10 hens. 10 or 12 hens that Kratos will have. And the rest will be Daryl's. Example, if you get 10 hours of July. Oh wow, that's insane, Alexander. I'm gonna have to work overtime, double time, to try to post videos and stuff. Maybe I'll even do 10-hour lives. Cause if it starts getting that hard. With the things that I have planned in my head, I might not struggle for views. But who knows? Like only it's you guys that decide what you want to watch in a channel and how many hours you want to give that channel a view. You know what I mean? Frodo, yeah, that's Frodo. See, he was trying to offer the hen some lettuce and then did the little dance for a bit. But Kratos standing right on the door, so Frodo is smart. He knows he can't be attempting no nonsense. Look, Kratos just tried to get somebody, and Frodo ran at him, and he left her alone. So even though Frodo cannot do anything either, at least he helps to protect, to not let Sancho pass his jeans. It's funny to see. Okay, Alexander, no problem. I hope she gets better. Those knee pains can be really, even though they're new, new, the soreness is gonna last a while. Hopefully she gets better and feels better soon. Thank you for being here, Alexander. Sam also. I don't know if you see Sam. He doesn't really like to come in this coop. He stays with the chicks. That's why you rarely see Sam in camera. Cause he's smart. He stays over there with the chicks. So he can be left alone. Cause I don't know if I don't know if you were here, Funky, but the other day he jumped in the walker's cage. And but we figured, since he jumped in, he could probably jump out. So we didn't pay much attention to it, and they really like attacked him. They hurt him, and he came out and he was fine. But yeah, he likes to stay away from big chickens, so he stays with the chicks. And he has furry feet too. It looks like he has boots, except his cheeks are chubbier. He looks chubbier from like feathery cheeks. Sam is a babysitter. Yeah, he's in there. Like, he doesn't bother them. He doesn't try stepping on them or mating with them, nothing. He just chills with them because they leave him alone. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to try one day to put them both in here so you could see him. You could see them both, and you'll see why we named them Frodo and Sam, because Sam does look like Sam. His cheeks are chubby, and he's shorter. And Frodo is thinner and taller a little bit. Oh, that's nice of you, Alexander. That's really nice of you. Yeah, I can imagine. It's probably so painful to be on her feet. There they go. And the doors unlock again. That's why they're making those slamming sounds. Chubby cheeks on a chicken. Yeah, it's not like meaty, like, but it's like feathers. The feathers are in a shape of like chubby cheeks. So he looks funny. I'll try to show him to you guys one day. I'm gonna do a Frodo and Sam short, and then I'll do a Kratos by himself. No, Frodo's. Leave her alone. Go over there. You know his Funky. I don't know what's happening in there. You know Daryl's three mains? Kratos has the same thing. He got the mains from Daryl. He has a main that's split in three. His wobbly chin is not as big as Daryl yet, but yeah, he has the three mains going on. Yeah, he is. Did you see the post that I put? I think you did comment on it. I'm not sure. Where Carol, there is Carol, the mom, Daryl, the dad, and Kratos, the son. So he is the son of Carol and Daryl. Who you think? Who did you think Kratos' dad was? He is Daryl's son. Look at Frodo on the swing. He looks funny on there. Uncle Bob is missing this. Frodo is his favorite rooster. Yeah, Funky. That's why I posted it, cause Kirby's favorite rooster is Kratos. And he was asking me what breed is he, and I said I don't really know exactly because he's mixed. So I posted his mom and the breed, what his mom is, and then I posted Daryl and the breed of Daryl, and that gave them, those two made Kratos. Daryl has a ton of a bunch of kids that you guys haven't seen. If you see Daryl's sons, like the other roosters, not Kratos, but the other roosters that mix with the copper morants, they're, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're bigger than Daryl. They're copper moran roosters, and they're bigger than Daryl, I think. He's even antics, even more scandalous. I know. Imagine your son. Oh, I know. It's because barely recently he became mature. But I have to show you his other kids. There's two big roosters, two copper moran roosters. Are Daryl's sons, and they're probably like twice. You see Kratos right there? But those other two roosters are probably twice his size. They're huge. Kratos is small because the Carol, his mom, is super small. Like she's one of the smallest chickens I have. So that's why Kratos came out like not full size. But the Copper Moran's hens, those are bigger than Kratos' mom. And those are the moms of the Copper Moran roosters. They are huge. I'll show them. I'll show them to you. Like 33. Thank you so much, Rajesh. Good evening. Carol probably has to deal with so much crap from the other hens. Oh, but I don't think they're that smart to know. But she does take a lot of crap because she's small. She's a small hen, so she gets bullied. Doing well, thank you, Rajesh. How about you? It's a nice calm day. The wind just barely like 20 minutes ago died down. But it was super windy a little bit ago and cold. But it's been a good day. Thank you, Rajesh, for asking. How you been doing? Yeah, but she gets bullied, Funky, because she's one of the smallest hens. I think she's a little bit bigger than Snowball, which is it's the silky hen. Uh-oh, my phone is dying. I wanted to stay until the lights turn on, but I don't think the phone's gonna allow me. Let me lower the brightness. Yeah, but last time when we incubated eggs, we chose, because you could see you know, even if you have so many chickens, you could sort of know which egg is from what chicken. So we chose the type of hens that we wanted to hatch, and we knew who the father of each was gonna be. So Carola and Cradles, they were blue eggs. So that's how I know he's an Easter egger. And then the other ones, they were chocolate eggs, the Copper Moran roosters. And I got a few hens too, a few Copper Moran hens. We didn't breed like the red ones or the gray ones. We didn't breed those, but we incubated the chocolate ones and the Easter eggers. You can write names on eggs. Yeah, you could probably do it, but we don't need to because we could sort of know which egg is from what hen. But I have seen people that sell their eggs, and they do mark them. They have like a little stamp to mark the eggs. But I don't know. I'd rather mark the egg cardboard. You know, like the egg little what's it called? The egg box. I don't know what they're called. I know they have a name, but I forgot. So yeah, maybe next year we're gonna go crazy with the different types of mixtures. Cradles with another an olive egger. Imagine what color can that be? A mint blue. Because Cradles is mint blue, and if we mix them with an olive egger, what is that baby gonna? That's gonna be insane. Egg cartons. Yeah, there you go. I said egg box. Egg box. Yeah, it's egg cartons. I've seen people do like little name stamps, but I don't know. We haven't gone that far yet. Also, that we have a little tiny hen that I don't think she's gonna grow up to be so big. Maybe we can mix her with Frodo and Sam and see what comes out. I'm just curious. Some chickens are. Yeah, it's because you know what makes them expensive, Funky? The time it took to breed them, to get them to that point. Because you can start with two regular rooster and a hen, and then that baby, the baby that they make, you're gonna mix it with some other one, and then that baby that they get, you mix it with another one, just so you can get in certain type of looks and breeds. And that's why they're expensive, because it takes forever to make a good looking hen or rooster. I used to do that when my hens are brooding. Oh, okay. To mark them so you can know which one was the father. Did you end up getting more chickens, Rajesh, or no? Not yet. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it because, like I said, it's not just that one that you're buying, because you can also breed it and make different types. You know what I mean? Do your own mixes and do your own different names of breeds of chickens, and that's cool. Yeah, I've seen people who do that. They say they sell a dozen eggs, fertile eggs, for like $150 or $200, and you get, it's a good deal anyways, because you'll get 12 chicks out of it if you brood them correctly. You know what I mean? Or incubate them correctly. You'll get a dozen of those. Um, and we do have a lot of different breeds and a lot of different color eggs for us to attempt something like that, to make like a super cool breed of chicken, and then from there maybe sell the fertile eggs. You know what I mean? With a million chickens. Oh, I know, that's pretty much me, because we incubated eggs and we're like, oh yeah, we'll sell them, and I just didn't. It was our first batch of hatching eggs, and I'm like, no, I want to keep them. And then the next one, no, I don't want to get rid of them. I saw them be born and I want to keep them. So that's why we ended up with so many, because I don't want to get rid of none. It's hard. It's a process to learn how to, how to let your chickens go. So I think the only way for me to like, oh, here you go, you could take them, it will be fertile eggs. Give them away as fertile eggs. Because otherwise, if I see them hatch, I don't want to get rid of them. The maternal instinct. I know. It's probably funny, but I bet it will even happen to you, Funky. If you see an egg go from an egg to like a little chick, and then you see her and she's over there stretching and walking, you just, your heart breaks to see it go. You want to keep it, and then you name it, and that's it. Once you name it, it's like a family member. You don't want to get rid of it. If I'm not able to say bye, because my phone is about to die, I can't really see the percentage. I hope I'm able to say bye. Until they won't. I know, trust me. Just go to Tractor Supply once when they have chicks, like around August, and look at them right there. Even though they're not yours, you already are like attached to them, even though they're like chickens from the store. So imagine you taking it home and giving her a home and a little cozy place to nest, and they become just part of the family. I think I'm gonna say my goodbyes before the phone dies, because I don't just want it to shut off, not be able to close it properly. And watching them get full, yeah. It's so satisfying, Funky. I'm gonna do. You know how Adriana does show the little chicks. I'll probably do that next year when I hatch some or when I start incubating them. That way you could see the little babies and stuff and see the different breeds that we were able to create and all of that. It's gonna be fun. All right, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a good night, a blessed night, and thank you so much for being here. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, just to see what comes out, what surprise comes out from Cradles or Daryl, and then have you guys guess, is this Daryl's kid or Cradle's kid or whose? Bye, sis. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome day. Rest of the night. Bye.